Hi, my name's Phil Morgan, and I'm going to show you very quickly. You can start off by building a website. A lot of people panic this is quite difficult. It's actually very simple, so I'm going to go through it very quickly, not in great detail because there's plenty of videos that will do the bigger detail of once you've got the site. I'm going to go through the bases of starting up. So if I just get rid of this over here, best place, the first thing you need is a domain name. I always get mine from Godaddy. They're cheap and the service is excellent, so I find them good. If you're going to set up a domain, use something like your name, like Dave's Money Tips, or if you're doing dog leashes, set up one called Dog Leash. Try and get a .com whenever you can. It's always better. I typed this in earlier and it said bestdogleash.com. You can't actually get that because somebody owns it already. So I would go something else. I don't know, try this one. Let's try davesdogleash.com. Not probably the best one to use, but it just shows you there it is, .com. It's coming up at 114 if you buy 2 years. If you buy 1 year, just try it out, because the total bill will be about 20 for 2 years. So what I would do is buy it for 1 year. It's going to cost you about 10. If you're going to go into something like money making, this is one I just typed in earlier. I quite liked it. Dave's Money Tips. I think this one comes up. It did earlier anyway. Dave's Money Tips, same sort of thing. It's going to cost you about €10, $10 to get. I did actually look this up in the value as well. So I went over to another site where they value sites. And Dave's Money, they're estimating at nearly $1,000 you could sell the domain name for afterwards. I wouldn't bank on getting that, but it may be worth 100 or so. So another way of making money is find domain names that you can sell. So let's go back to what we're doing. So we're going to go with Dave's Money Tips. You'd buy that. When you go through to pay with Godaddy, they'll offer you extra bits with it. I would say at the moment, don't take any of the extra bits, just pay your €10. So doing that, or $10 rather. So doing that, you've got your domain name. You then go over to a program called Hostgator. This is where I host my sites. You can do it on Godaddy. I just like Hostgator because I find the service is incredible. I'm not bright with the computer. I'm pretty thick, really. But the service you get on this over the live chat, they usually answer within a few seconds, and they really are very helpful. Once you're in Hostgator, you can go over to something called your control panel. And this is what you need to do over here. I think I've gone one too far. That one there. This is it. You get this page here come up. And to move the domain name from Godaddy to Hostgator, you're going to have to do something called changing the name servers. Really very simple to do. You'd go over to here, you'd click on your C panel. And on the right hand side down here, this is your name servers. Oh, it's gone again, 1 minute. This is your name servers down here. You just need to make a quick note of that because you're going to change them in Godaddy. You go back over to Godaddy, you look under DNS, you go into Manage Zones. Coming up any second now. So I'm going to put in one of my sites. Trader.com, I think that was it. We're going to click on that. Oh, I spelled it wrong. That'll come up better. And down here, I haven't changed this one. It says name servers. So this is the Godaddy name servers. You're going to press change and you're going to type in what you put on from your name servers you've got from Hostgator. And it's as simple as that. It takes 20 minutes to move from one to the other one. They say it can take up to a day. So a bit later on, you go back over to your Hostgator page and your site, it will be in there for you. What you want to do then is click on, once it's in, you go to install WordPress. This is all within the costs, so you're going to go into install WordPress. I think there's a quick button. Let me go back one page. I just missed a button there. Install WordPress. Website builder, Weebly. Yeah, that's it. Install WordPress, and you're in WordPress to do it, and it'll just set it up. I was kind of thinking again for a minute. And you just follow the instructions. Basically, you go into install now. You put in the name of the site that you will have on there. I will probably have a list on there of ones I've got. So the Launch Trader one, because I hadn't changed the name servers, that's why it's not on there. But I could have done that, I suppose. But you just put in the site in there. You come up with a, call it something. So if you were doing Dave's Money Tips, I'd call it Dave's Money Tips. Site description, helping people make money, whatever you want to put in. Put an admin name in. You can leave admin. I would suggest you change it to your name. It's easy to remember, whatever you wish to. You can change the password. I would keep the password to get into the site, and then I would change it once it's in there. Give yourself an email address that you can use. You can change it once you're in the site. But yes, put something down, because you're going to get an email to confirm this is done. So when you've done the easy bits, you put in your site there, name in there. You put in what it's called. You put in a little bit there. You put in an admin name. You left the password. You put in an address there. You can change. You change that once you're in the site. You leave it in English, and you can manage themes. You can choose a theme before you start. I would do it afterwards personally. You click on install. That's it. You put your address in there, and you get an email when it's done, and that's your website set up. And this is one I made earlier today. I've done nothing with it. I've gone in there. I've just called it my name. I go into the money making niche. It's a new site I'm setting up for it. I put in that up there, and then I can just go into what I call the back office of it. Which is always WP admin. So you just put in the web name and what it is, and you put the WP admin, comes down, put in your passwords. That should be in there. I didn't use admin, I actually changed it to my name, Phil. And hopefully it's in there, because I'm not going to press that so you can all see it. Always takes longer than you want when you're doing this. And this is the back office of your site. Once you get this far, you go into YouTube and you say, how do I set up a website? And just follow the guy's instructions. There's plenty of them in there, and they'll show you what to do far better than I will. I stick to basics because I'm pretty thick with all this, but I keep it in there. So that's how you set the site up, and that's your WordPress site all set up for you. Once I have got in there is something called Elementor, which is a great program for building a site. If you go into the Elementor place where you can buy it from, it's this one here. They charge you, it's about $50 a year to buy it if you go through Elementor themselves. But I don't. I get it through Fiverr, and this is taking a lot longer than I thought. So I'm just going to talk. Oh, it might come up. Come on. There it comes. There it comes. It's everything you need in one place comes down. One fixed price, 100. They're saying there. It's from €50 per year. Go into Fiverr instead, which is Fiverr with 2 R's.com. I put in install Elementor, and you can get it done for €5, and they put it in for you. Simple as that. So I've been on for 10 minutes, I don't know, just less than 10 minutes. That's how you start to build your website. It's that simple, and then you're up and away, because you will need a website. You will need a website if you're going to make money online. And that's it. I hope it's been okay for you. I hope you learned something here. And don't forget to subscribe down so you can keep in touch. Okay then, that's it. All done. Thank you.